Here we are, Magic Mountain. We are in our creative cave. I'm just going a little bit nuts here in regards to going on to the next layer, and I thought I'd go live. This is our cob house, and I'll show you on the outside, and then we'll work our way in. This is literally our cob walls. We've been working on this now on and off long-term project that started in the middle of lockdown. And as you can see, it's coming along. And yep, we're building, and we've got a variety of different walls. And then what happens? Bam! We go right over here, and suddenly we've got a white wall. Yeah, where's the white wall? There's suddenly, experimental white wall. And this is not regular paint. This is a cal, as they call it in Spain, and cal is a word for lime. So it's a lime paint that even rather plaster, really thick stuff, and I'm applying it literally as an experiment. And where this experiment started was when I was here last trip, and I started working on the outside. And literally this is very different because I've got a lime plaster finish literally underneath, and that was so on top of our cob. To explain, underneath this we've got straw bales, and on top of that we've got a cob. On top of that we had a an earthen plaster, and then like a rough coat, and on top of that I put a lime plaster, and finally a lime plaster paint. And it's literally, they makes the building waterproof, and it feels like rock. And even in the hot Andalusian sun, that is remaining cool. It's pretty cool. Yep, so that's pretty cool. Where else are we? I'll show where else we are. We got a donkey, and we've got a horse, and we got a pony somewhere on the land. There's the evidence right there. Now, we're collecting that, sticking it in a bathtub, because that's yet another great build material for both housing and growing vegetables. Well, look at that. That is a huge yucca tree. When I first came here, and this was probably about 18 years ago, that yucca tree was just over head height. And now it's really, really grown. And that's partly because it's right next to our cesspit, which, believe it or not, is underneath these further yucca plants, if you like. Anyway, back to our experiment. This is a actual stone finish. You can see it right there, rock hard stone finish. That's taken really well. And this is our experiment, which I've now taken indoors. So this is live here in Spain. We're in Andalusia. We've got 6,000 square meters of land, and we're right on the edge of a nature reserve, and it is quite beautiful. And one of the things we're into is we're performers. We do magic shows, storytelling, and tales. And during lockdown, we got into this experiment of building our own cob house. That not from scratch, the foundations and all the rest of it was you could say a rebuild, and this already existed, this room. I won't go into it, but it was our bedroom, and through here we now have quite a groovy bathroom. Again, it's all backwards here. There's a bathroom, and pretty cool. Nice and big. But that's a genuine, traditional old build, if you like. But here we have it. A real cob. And I am literally experimenting this lime plaster finish on the outside. I've got a little patch here. You see that patch? I've got a little patch there. And this is because I did another experiment with linseed oil to see how linseed oil would protect my my plaster finish. And as you can see, it's resisting. So effectively, linseed oil is would be a waterproofer. And here's the tail, or the truth window as we call it. This is a little truth window that I built into the cob house. And there she is. I'm not too sure if I got that right on the right angle. Right there. Truth window. Because right behind there you can see the straw bales. And literally, so these are straw bales all the way here. And this is what we call a pallet wall, or rammed earth wall. We literally built a wall with pallets. And at the end, we rammed them with a very coarse mix of straw, which was covered in clay plaster. Clay plaster is your fireproofer. So when it's all rammed and it's airtight and then it's sealed, it becomes a really good fire resistant. So I literally have a wood burner right here with no fear and no worries of anything catching alight. It's an experiment that I was working on. This is my little experiment right there, where I was working with different clays and different layers of clay, and playing with the different colors that you can get with it right now. And finally, our kitchen, which I'll do the kind of little image right there. And that's it for now. And of course, the roof is still, it's 2-layer. So what you're seeing directly above me is it's the underlayer of our top roof, which is protecting us from the weather. Of course, we're going to be sealing all of this, potentially with wood or with plasterboards, and we're going to be sealing all of this, and we're going to have an insulation, an eco insulation in between that plasterboard and our final finish. So there we have it. This is a cob build, and so whenever we struggle for inspiration, and this is the sort of things we end up doing and turning our hands to. So this is literally it. So this is Mario Morris coming to you from Spain, and speak to you all soon. I'm over and out.